So I feel like a lot of spirituality in the West is a little bit too Disneyfied for my tastes. I think it's problematic because I often feel like it keeps looking at things in binaries of light versus dark and good versus bad, and inhale the light and exhale all that doesn't serve you. And now we're inundated with all these guided meditations and positive platitudes, but often I feel like it kind of makes us disconnected from the interdependence of everyone, and it makes us look away from the horrors that do exist in the real world, because there are many horrors. So instead of doing things like Disney, because it's, it's nice, I think we need to look at life a little more like Studio Ghibli and the works of Miyazaki. Because unlike Disney, which has like good and bad, kind and evil, and where love conquers all, especially evil, in Miyazaki's work, there's no such thing as good and evil. Every character on the surface that looks evil actually has kindness in them, and every character that is the good person has some sort of darkness within them that's kind of blocking them from seeing the truth of what's happening. Like if you look at Princess Mononoke, Prince Ashitaka, he sees there's like big problems in the land, and he goes out promising to see with eyes unclouded by hate. And as he does so, he meets Sen and Lady Hiboshi, all these different characters that seem on the surface like the good and bad people, but then because he's connected to everyone on all sides, he has a bigger understanding of what's happening and is basically the only one that can help. And even in Spirited Away, when Chihiro is stuck in the bathhouse of the spirits, she could easily have been killed and wiped away if she kind of freaked out and saw things on their surface level. But because she sort of observed and took things in, she realized nothing was quite as it seemed, and without judgment is able to survive all the trials and tribulations living there, and eventually saving her parents' lives. But it wasn't through immediate action, it was through observation that nothing is as clear and binary as it seems in a Disney film. So how do we change this for our own meditation practices? I would say the best thing you can do is to incorporate Tonglen into your meditation practice. So the idea is with every in-breath, you intentionally take in all the horror and evil of the world, intentionally, and then you hold it in your body, you slowly take it in, and you decide to transmute it. And every time you exhale that all is love, or love is all. You exhale love and compassion. And it can create a sense of Christ consciousness and the ability to face darkness head on and respond with unconditional love. Because hate and anger tends to narrow your focus, and you only see so few solutions to everything, and everything becomes so predictable. But love kind of relaxes your body and relaxes your worldview, so that you can see way more options, because love is much more transcendent. You might have your own darkness and suffering inside, and that's another opportunity to just take it out and breathe it in on purpose. Breathe in the suffering and darkness within yourself, and exhale compassion and love, so you can forgive yourself, love yourself, and realize a lot of times the darkness and the hard feelings going through your mind are happening to you. It should be the base, the foundation of all of your meditation practices, in my opinion, because I think it empowers everything. Because the truth is, to see the pure light in any of your belief systems, you have to know the darkness that's within it as well. Otherwise, you don't really know what light is. And that's why we have to embrace it all and take it all in and realize there's an interconnectedness to everything. And yes, people are responsible for shittiness, but in the wider scheme of things, there's usually something else going on. If you like this video and think it's pretty cool, check out this other video I did about why you don't care about the MCU and how you can avoid making the same mistakes that they're making in your own life. Right over there.